head chef of New Quarter in Melbourne is joining me today. Scott Lord, thank you for being here. You're going to be making one of my favourite desserts from your restaurant, a creme caramel.
Yes, a Vietnamese creme caramel.
So good. So what makes this a Vietnamese creme caramel?
The coffee basically brings out the aroma, very
Yep.
aromatic, bold coffee. It's basically a powdered coffee from Vietnam and it's just a bit sweeter.
Yes, I can actually smell the sweetness from it. And you've placed this into just a little muslin cloth.
Yes,
Yep.
I have. So basically we're going to use that. We're going to make an infusion.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that in the pot there.
Yep.
And go for the milk. So in here we have the milk and we have the Vietnamese coffee.
Yep.
And basically I'm just add the sugar in there.
Okay. What's next?
I'll get you to crack some eggs.
Yep.
We have 6 here.
Okay, so I'll get onto that.
So while you're cracking the eggs there, I'm going to make the caramel.
Okay.
So basically, usually normal caster sugar. This time I'm going to use palm sugar.
Nice one. Just to give it a little bit more authentic Vietnamese feel.
Correct. Basically what I'm going to do here is just sweat this down and it will turn into a caramel.
All right, well, I'll crack these eggs, give them a whisk, and we'll wait for that gorgeous milk to infuse and a delicious caramel to be made. Okay, so the eggs are whisked and I did add some vanilla bean paste to that for some extra flavour.
Delicious. So right now I'm going to, the caramel's ready.
Yep.
Basically looking for a nice caramel. It's very similar to caster sugar caramel.
It looks really good. I've never made a caramel out of the palm sugar. I'm going to do that one day.
Yeah, so now I'm going to transfer it to the moulds.
Okay.
Just about a couple centimetres from the bottom.
Nice. And we've greased these moulds to make it easier
We
to
have,
demould.
yes, we put some spray oil. Helps and assists everything to pop out.
Yep. What's next?
Okay, so now we're going to get the eggs that we whisked. You've
Yep.
got some vanilla bean paste in there. Basically here we've got our infusion. So basically we've got the Vietnamese coffee in there.
Yep.
We're just going to like sort of push it against the side of the pot. And that way it sort of releases all those coffee into the infusion. So now we're just going to move this mix into the eggs. Justine, I'll get you to just sieve this.
Yep. And just pour that straight
Yeah,
on.
pour it straight in there.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it? And I guess we want to keep whisking this so it doesn't
Yeah, you're right.
scramble. That's for you.
So basically you're looking to temper the eggs into the infusion. Cool, so now we've whisked that in, you can
Yep.
see all the air bubbles.
Yes.
I'll get you to just skim them off.
Okay.
Generally in a restaurant scene, we'll allow this mixture just to chill out for a bit.
Okay. Yep.
And at home, you can just sort of take a shortcut.
Yes. And Scotty, for the people at home, why are we taking all these little air bubbles off the top of it?
Basically, when we cook the cream caramel, they're all going to float to the top, and that basically makes it not so silky. So basically, I'm transfer these into the moulds now.
Okay.
I'm going to fill them up just before the top of the rim.
Look at that. You know this is going to be good. We've also got some water on standby because you want to make sure that your creme caramels cook at a consistent heat. So placing some water into this makes a bain-marie, and you've got some foil on standby
Correct.
too.
Yep, so I'm just going to cover them.
Yep, and how long are they going to cook in the oven for?
They're going to cook for around about 35 to 40 minutes
Yep.
at 140 degrees.
Okay, nice and low temperature. Nice one, Scott. Okay, the creme caramels have come out of the oven. We've allowed them to cool and then we've popped them in the fridge. You really want them to be chilled before you serve them, is that correct?
Yeah, overnight's preferably better.
Nice one. And here they are, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, so we're just going to grab this cream caramel here.
Yep.
And you can see it's like nice and loose because of the spray oil that we used previously.
Yep.
We're going to put that on top, flip it over.
Okay. Ooh, the moment of truth. Little tap.
What I find is easier is just to sort of flick it onto your hand.
Ah, yes. Wow, look at that. That is the perfect caramel. See that colour? It's not too blonde and it's not too dark. It is just right. Look, his sliding is just that smooth.
Wow, it looks great. So we'll just grab a pinch of salt on top.
Oh, that's a great idea. So the salted caramel, right?
Exactly. All right, let's have a taste.
Oh, thanks for asking. Dig in. Oh, look at that silky, velvety goodness.
It's delicious. You get the bitterness and the salt from on top.
That is awesome. That coffee that's in it, it's so unique, and that pop of salt. I just keep thinking, what would that taste like without the salt? It'd be great, but it just takes it further and further with a bit of salt. That is awesome.
Delicious.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Scott.